Testing. Okay. Okay. Fuck. All right. So what I wanted to do this time around was you know, use my amazing never-ending influence over the world to promote a game that I actually came to like quite a bit called Cowpocalypse. It's an independently made video game created by a developer who basically did this while they were working a full-time job. So they have a little kind of story explaining at the end of it. I feel like it's pretty relatable the way they did it, and the game actually does have some charm, but it's got some kind of silly, dumb quirks to it as well that I'm going to poke fun at. But I actually do like this game. I actually do want to promote it, and the developer actually says at the end of the game that they want people to, kind of share it and tell people about it. So that's basically what I'm doing now, doing kind of a joke review. But I actually do like this game. So, okay. Yeah, and you basically go around doing like it's like a point and click game. You basically go around point and clicking and just kind of like jerry rigging everything to get to through each level. So you'll see what I mean in a minute. All right. Here it is. Cowpocalypse. And there's no autosave. I'm sorry if that was a deal breaker for you. And by the way, this is pre-recorded video. I'm not actually playing it as I'm talking, by the way. So yeah, here we are. Got an eyeball between two rings. Let's see where this goes. This is how the game starts, by the way. All right. All right. Okay. Go ahead and throw it into that ring. See what happens. All right. That didn't work. Let's try the blue ring. Okay. And by the way, this isn't my computer. It's like the game's designed to have it look like it's seizing out like that, as you can see, because I can because I can pause it. So. All right. Now that's happening. Now there's two of them. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of gypped too. It's like, oh yeah, my aim was fine, but it didn't work until they shot their lightning ore at or something. This is sort of explained later, by the way. Sort of like in a manner of speaking, you kind of because this is part one of what's going to be like. There's going to be other sequels coming after this one, but this technically is explained. It's just not like all that clear how it all works. So. Right. Cowpocalypse, episode 1. And don't worry, Jar Jar Binks isn't in this. Those of you that are still traumatized by the episode 1 thing. There's the controls, but obviously. Oh, and by the way, controls, open action interface, or if you are stuck, like I'm pretty sure English is not their native language. There's a lot of parts in the game where, yeah, it's not that the grammar is bad. It's just that the grammar isn't how we would normally speak it in the U.S. But I kind of feel bad for foreigners actually, because they're taught we speak English, but the way we speak it isn't really the same way they really teach it. So yeah, I imagine that must be confusing. But yeah.
What was that
Right?
strange noise? What is this animal inside the roof? I should find out what is going on here before I go back to sleep.
Nah, you're good. I mean, I wake up with a reindeer's ass, sticking through my ceiling every morning, dude. It's normal. What the fuck are you talking about? This kid's just, kid's just on edge for some reason. Yeah.
Why the hell is a hole inside the roof? And why is it filled with a reindeer butt?
Mm. Go
I'm
touch it.
certain in one thing, I won't touch it.
Don't judge me for trying to make him touch it, guys. Just letting you know.
This picture looks like something I saw before, somewhere.
Okay, that's actually from the intro. You can see that actually is from the intro. So I guess if he saw it, that must have been him dreaming a second ago. But
But I can't tell where. What should I do with it?
oh yeah, this annoyed the hell out of me when I played this. Like I said, this is a pre-recorded video, but he's constantly going, "What should I do with it? What should I do with it?" Like, and it's it seems like I'm nitpicking, but like there's so many different things to click on. A lot of them don't do anything, and there's other cases where um, you have to not just click on things multiple times, but you have to click on something, go to another part of the level, click on something else, and then go back and click on something you already clicked before to make it do something different. And there's like a little icon at the top here, like a question mark, where you can get instructions on what you're supposed to click on. But if you're coming in cold and having no idea what to do, you're gonna end up hearing him say, "What do I do with it?" all the fucking time, and it gets really annoying really fast. That's really the only thing I don't like about this game. But yeah, it does get annoying hearing, well, what should I do with it? What should I do with it? So that's the only part that annoys me. And it does get annoying. You'll see what I mean.
Look how beautiful nature can be. What should I do with it?
You should jack off.
What should I do with it? So much people there. I like people, even though by living here isolated, I didn't meet too much of them.
Yeah, see what I mean? Considering that the, instructions you had earlier had a similar grammar, it's probably just this is how the developer talks, but because this is supposed to be set in a world where uh the dimensions have been altered. It's kind of interesting to think about that maybe this is some dialect of English that uh, is spoken by some group of people that crossed over from one world to another or something. It's kind of interesting to think of it that way, even though it is likely the developer just not speaking English as their native language. But even if that's, even though that's likely the case, it kind of does fit the narrative that they're all speaking this weird dialect of English that we don't really speak.
Oh no! Where are the cows? They should be here outside. My father gave me the job to look after them while he is away with my mother for the weekend. I have to find the cows or he will be furious.
Bro, your fucking farm is burning down and you're worried that your dad's gonna be mad at you for the cows missing? The fuck is wrong with you, dude? Must be some crazy dad, dude. I swear to God. I don't know. All right.
A
A regular blanket.
regular blanket. It's quite huge. Not sure how it fits in my pocket.
I'm not either too, but that's a pretty ridiculous gaming quirk that you see in a lot of video games, like especially like Final Fantasy or Legend of Zelda. They've always got like a small pouch that has 10,000 items that would never fit in one pouch. They're always able to just walk around freely. And like, yeah, the Doom games had a similar thing where the guy's got 10,000 guns, and it's never really like, but whatever you see, the avatar is just him running around. Like, yeah, I think Doom might have actually tried to explain it, saying some kind of trans-dimensional technology made it possible. And technically, the same logic could apply here that because this is a world where, the rules of, dimensional bindings or whatever were torn away or something like that. Like they kind of explain it at the end, but this is a game where the characters messed around with the time space continuum or whatever. That it's possible that you know I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure that was just a joke, honestly, that they threw it in there. But it's kind of crazy that you know you can fit a whole blanket in your pocket, but they do that in a lot of games. So I'm wondering if the developer made it actually try to have an explanation for that here with like some kind of science that came in later, but we'll see. Like I said, they kind of explain it at the end, but there's going to be sequels coming too that I'm looking forward to. So. Oh yeah, and this kid walks like he's constipated too. It's really weird. And another thing too, like here. Another thing too is like the sound of his footsteps doesn't actually match the movement of his legs if you look closely at this. So again, that could be, an oversight in development, but again, if the laws of physics don't apply in this world, it kind of makes sense that that would be a thing too, even though that sounds like it was developer oversight.
A half-eaten dinner from last week.
Oh, you slob.
The light switch of my room. What's up with the lights?
That's a pretty weak light switch, man. I don't know.
My favorite knife. I almost killed a bear with it.
Bro, you did not almost kill a bear with a knife, dude. Look at the size of this kid. I doubt that story's true. But I mean, who the hell is he trying to convince if he's the only one in here? So that's kind of weird. I don't know. Kid's a compulsive liar and he talks to himself. Like I already just don't like this kid, dude. I don't know what's wrong with me.
This can come in handy.
All right.
What? It's locked? I don't remember if it was ever locked.
All right. Okay, the way locks in this game must work a really weird way, because like, I don't think, yeah, like, I don't see how you can lock yourself inside your own room unless it's like some kind of custom. I could see locking yourself out of the house. I have done that, unfortunately. I don't see how you could be locked in a room if the locking unlock mechanism is inside the room. You know what I mean? That just seems kind of. Seems like this kid's just stupid, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, he must be stupid. He thinks he can kill a bear with a knife, or he thinks he did. I don't know. And this kid just sucks. Oh yeah, the farm's on fire, but God, fuck yeah, but fuck that. We gotta worry about these cows. My dad's gonna be super mad when he gets home if he finds the cows missing. He ain't gonna give a fuck about the farm being on fire or a reindeer, flying through the roof. It's just gonna, it's gonna be like, where the hell are the cows, son? What the fuck's wrong with you? I put you in charge of the cows, and you know. Yeah, you see, where I'm MacGyvering
look, there was a sock inside the blanket.
You see where I'm kind of MacGyvering at the bottom, where I take that knife and put it at the blanket and cut it open. And he's apparently got a sock inside of his blanket. I don't know what that is.
Ugh, it stinks like it could kill a bear. Yeah, well, I wasn't cleaning too much recently. Who cares about cleaning? I had better things to do. I guess I keep this with me as a weapon, in case of a bear emergency.
Yeah, you might have better luck killing a bear with a smelly sock than you trying to fight him. He just looks. I'm sorry, I just don't believe that this kid here with a knife got anywhere close to killing a bear. I just don't believe that happened. Yep. I suppose it's possible, but maybe if the bear was sleeping, I don't know. It's kind of a fucked up thing to do, though. Just walk up on a sleeping bear and try to stab it. I don't know, man. Like the more I kind of look over this, the more I end up just not liking the main character. But... All right, now he's got the rope.
I can't jump; it's too high.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't jump, it's too high, so let's, tie a rope down and then magically teleport myself to the ground like he just did there, like yeah. Yeah.
I'm already outside. I have to find the cows before I go back to sleep, or my father kills me. A duct tape. That could be useful.
Yeah, that reminds me. I need to repair the air ducts in my ceiling. So let's grab a duct tape, to to yeah, I'm not gonna knock the grammar too much in this game because it probably is the developer just, it's not their native language, but it is kind of amusing to me.
A lamp. What can I use it for? What should I do with it?
All right.
I should put out this fire if I want to go this way and find the cows.
Okay. So putting out that fire is important only because you need to go through there to find your cows. Like it's not like you could just leave the farm on if it were for the cows. Like if the cows were all here, you'd be cool with the fire. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, this kid's an idiot. Like he really thinks his dad's gonna come home. Well, the roof smashed in. There's a reindeer and the farm's on fire, but thank God the cows are still here. Uh, oh man, I'd be really fucked without those cows. The rest of it's fine. Just long as we got the cows, that's the important part. I swear to God. I don't know. Maybe his dad's the stupid one. If that's really his priority. I don't know.
A hazel. My mother collected all the nuts already. There was still some nuts on the tree.
All right, go grab those nuts. Okay. All right. So this is your backyard, and Santa Claus or a skinny guy in a Santa suit and glasses is just sitting there chilling, and he's drinking. All right.
What should I do with it?
You should kick his ass, dude. What the fuck? Like, am I crazy here? Like, like you walk out your backyard, some random dude is just sitting there getting drunk. Yeah, I mean, like, why is that a question? I mean, hell, you just said you almost killed a bear with your knife, and here you are with this actual guy trespassing. You're like, what should I do with it? Yeah.
Who are you and what are you doing in our backyard?
Well, isn't that obvious?
No, it's
Look
not.
at me. I'm Santa
Of
Claus.
course, you're Santa Claus.
Right. Except you don't exist.
Open your eyes then.
What, you thought my eyes were closed when I showed up and saw you here, dude? What the fuck's wrong with this guy? Like, there actually is, I think it's in France, like, there actually is like a cultural interpretation of Santa Claus where he is like a skinny white guy who and like because it's France, they leave cheese and wine instead of milk and cookies. So yeah, Santa Claus could very well in France, anyways. Like there is a version of Santa Claus that could just be just drunk all night with all the wine he drinks from people's houses, but. So that technically is not inaccurate, so to speak. But at the end of the day, it's like this is one of those things where like I would not be suitable as a character in a video game because it's like if this were me, like, okay, I could see where maybe a little kid might be like, should I really be trying to fight this adult? But if it were me as an adult, I'd be like, yo, man, you better start walking the fuck out of here before some shit happens. You know, that's what I'd be saying to this guy in real life. Uh, but you know, the kid's trying to reason with him for some reason.
Do you know anything about that reindeer in my roof?
Oh, you found Rudolph? Is he okay?
Well, our roof is definitely not.
Oh,
Oh, that's a great excuse for ruining our roof. I wonder how you did that, though. I should lie to him. My parents are sleeping inside. That reindeer made a big noise. My father could be here at any moment. You should leave now.
why didn't you wait for your father to come out then? I guess they're not at home, right?
Well, it's not.
Don't worry. As soon as I repair my sled and get Rudolph back, we'll be on our way.
I don't see you repairing your sledge.
I am making a plan how to repair it.
And the plan involves drinking?
That makes my head work better.
Of course it does.
I'm done here.
Yeah.
What should I do with it? What should I do with it? What should I do with it? I'm done here. I'm done here. What should I do with it?
Yeah, you see what I mean?
What should I do with it?
You should fuck it. I don't know, dude. Like,
I'm done here. The electric box, which makes the well work. I'm done here.
like right there, it looks like he's about to like he's just getting up in the dude's face, like, yo, get the fuck out of here, dude.
What
Like,
should
that's what
I
he
do
should be
with it?
doing. Not
Looks
helping
like the
him.
electricity
Fucking
of the well is not working.
yeah. Yep.
What should I do with it?
Yeah. I think that makes Santa say more. There you go. Yeah.
Can you help me to make the well work? Something must be broken.
Well, actually, I ruined it for a purpose.
What are you talking about?
I cut the cable in the box myself.
Why would anyone do that?
He must be really hungry. And he only eats peanut butter. If you give some for Rudolph, I will give the cable back.
Okay. So he admits, not only is he trespassing, but he admits to sabotaging your electrical well system by taking the wires out. And instead of kicking his ass and just taking the wire, or hell, you've got a knife, dude. You've got a knife. Fucking stab him and get the wire back. But instead, he's going to be like, but instead in the game, you're like, well, let's go help him get his peanut butter. Like, it makes no fucking sense to me, dude. Uh, It's like in Austin Powers, where it's like, where Doctor Evil's like, "Oh yes, I've captured my arch nemesis, but instead of just shooting him, I'm going to create this elaborate plan, and then just kind of, close the door, just assume it all works out." like sometimes the simple solution is the solution, dude. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, for the sake of a video game, yeah, okay. For the sake of a video game, stabbing him and just taking the wire, there's not a whole lot of puzzle solving there. I can see where for that reason, he goes and looks for peanut butter. But like I said, in real life, that's not how it would go down. Not with me, at least. So
Can you give the cable back now?
If you give some peanut butter for Rudolph, I will give the cable back.
Unbelievable.
Oh, how am I gonna get this peanut butter? Oh.
Yeah.
Is
Fuck
it
that little bitch.
blood on the floor?
Yeah. Right.
This is my phone. How the hell did it end up here?
That's a good question.
I'm sure that this is my phone. Who the hell could steal it from my room while I was sleeping? And the voice recorder is open, with one new record.
With one new record. Okay. All right. I'm done. Right.
Okay, what bad can happen only by listening?
I hope somebody finds this. If somebody's listening, it must have happened already. And you are living in a horrible world now. Yes, I helped to start all this, but I regret it now. I can't imagine anything worse than what is happening tonight. A few hours, and the world will end as we know it. I just wanted the world to know that not everyone wanted this. If I could stop this now, I would. But I'm too weak. And it's too late anyways.
What the hell was that? Is this a lame joke? I'd take this phone with me anyways.
Okay. It sounds kind of crazy to me that he thinks that's a prank. And I've seen that kind of thing in movies. And it wasn't until I saw people who were on YouTube who actually were lame enough to do things like this as jokes that I was like, holy shit, these people aren't crazy for wondering if that was a joke. It could actually be a joke.
This can come in handy.
Yeah. You can fit a whole chair in your pocket. Yeah, that works. I've done that.
Father wouldn't be happy if he finds out I touched his things without his approval.
He's not going to be happy to find blood on the floor of his shed either, dude. Like I said, like, the fuck do you think is going on in your dad's head with all this? Like, I don't know, man.
But he wouldn't be happy to find out that the cows disappeared either. This is for the greater good, then.
Yes, the cows are the priority at this point. Not finding out why there's blood on the floor, not the burning farm, not the drunk guy trespassing. Just the cows are the priority. Like, everything else can fall apart as long as we got that cow situation covered. We're good. Fucking dumbass. All right.